Patrick and Miley have been jet-setting around and photographed canoodling just about everywhere. They're holding hands, cuddling, and seemingly really happy.
They were out and about all over LA, and fans went crazy because this was actually Miley Cyrus's first public relationship since her split with Liam Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth is worried about her new beau, Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Patrick Schwarzenegger's mom doesn't want Miley at their family Christmas, and quote, she doesn't think it's appropriate to have Miley around the rest of the Kennedy family.
While the 21-year-old has adamantly denied cheating on his girlfriend, Miley Cyrus fans are still in an all-out protective mode.
Miley Cyrus had a toxic relationship with Patrick Schwarzenegger. At one point, they were planning on getting married, but that was until Patrick got caught up on a crazy spring break vacation, and photographs of him with another woman left Miley Cyrus devastated. This is the dark side of Patrick Schwarzenegger, so let's get into it. There are so many people watching White Lotus this season, and for a lot of people, it's their first time seeing Patrick Schwarzenegger acting. I must admit, I was not familiar with Patrick before this season of White Lotus, but I started to look into him, and I did not realize that he and Miley Cyrus had a very serious relationship. There's actually a lot I uncovered about Patrick, but I want to start by talking about his relationship with Miley. Way back in May 2011, Patrick Schwarzenegger told Details magazine that his eye is set on Miley. This is when he was only 17 years old. And apparently he's a powerful manifester because there were rumors in 2011 that the pair had a fling while Miley was on a break from Liam Hemsworth. In November 2014, Patrick was studying at the University of South California. Miley had broken up with Liam yet again, and she and Patrick were photographed kissing at the university. A source told Us Weekly that they have been friends for a long time. They have a ton of common friends, so they run in the same circles. She thinks he's hot, she thinks he's cool. Patrick is a good guy. He's grown up in Hollywood just like her, and it was only a matter of time before they hooked up. So this source knows a lot. Now, I did look onto YouTube and I saw that Clever News had posted a video with the title Liam Hemsworth says Patrick Schwarzenegger is using Miley Cyrus, and I need you guys to take a look.
Liam Hemsworth fears that Miley's new boyfriend may be using her. Miley's 24-year-old ex-fiancé, Liam Hemsworth, is worried about her new beau, Patrick Schwarzenegger. Patrick and Miley have been jet-setting around and photographed canoodling just about everywhere. They're holding hands, cuddling, and seemingly really happy, but sources say that Liam isn't buying it. He's fearful that their relationship is a publicity stunt for 21-year-old Patrick, who's trying to gain some traction as an actor and model. A source told HollywoodLife.com, quote, Liam hopes she's happy, but he thinks he could just be using Miley for publicity. And he hopes that's not what's happening, but Liam has his doubts.
So that was in 2014, and that brings us to 2015. With an old article with the headline, Has Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger fallen in love? Miley and Patrick have been more than a passing party fling, according to a report. Multiple sources claim the couple have been dating since November, I guess 2014, so into 2015. Miley and Patrick have told friends casually that they will get married someday. Of course, she's only 22 and he's 21, so time will only tell, and we all know how that worked out. Pretty much once a week in 2015, there'd be another paparazzi picture of them on Tumblr, of them at a red carpet event or having brunch together. They went to a Grammys after party together, and they confirmed that they were official around Valentine's Day. They posted pictures on Instagram. He wrote, I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and she wrote, life couldn't get better.
They were a very public couple. This was actually at a Grammys dinner. And to give you some context on kind of where we were in Miley's life, this was between Bangers and Dead Pets. But they were seen everywhere together. Patrick was actually in college at the time, but they were out and about all over LA, and fans went crazy because this was actually Miley Cyrus's first public relationship since her split with Liam Hemsworth in 2013. Like, they were in People magazine all the time. They were not afraid of the cameras and the paparazzi, and they even did more formal events as a pair.
And there's no doubt in my mind that this was an intense relationship. We even saw Miley out and about in public with Patrick's mother, Maria, who is a big-time producer. In March 2015, their relationship was getting so serious that Miley was dressing conservatively around Patrick's mother, Maria, in order to impress him. The couple allegedly told all their friends that they were getting serious, thinking about marriage, which, in your early 20s, just forget about it. You know what's worse than getting injured? Fighting with the insurance company afterwards. They will often stall, delay, and lowball you because their goal is to pay you as little as possible because they are not on your side. That's where Morgan & Morgan comes in. They are the largest injury law firm in America with over 1,000 attorneys and millions of clients served. They've secured billions of dollars for settlements and verdicts, including a $26 million payout in Philadelphia, 40 times more than what the insurance company originally offered. And the best part about Morgan & Morgan is that they don't charge anything up front. There is no consulting fee, there's no hourly rate, there's no hidden cost by going and getting them to help you out. So if you've been hurt in an accident, Morgan & Morgan has your back if you become their client. You can go to forthepeople.com/Sloan or scan the QR code on the screen to start your claim now. You probably could get it submitted before this video is even over with, and it's not going to hurt to go and figure out how much you are owed. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring this video, and enjoy. Now, despite Miley trying to put on her best face for Maria, Patrick's mother, it wasn't working, because headlines read Miley Cyrus's behavior left Arnold Schwarzenegger's ex-wife worried about their son. So Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver have 4 children together, one of them being Patrick. This report claims that Maria has always been tension-free when it came to her son's friends. However, one of Patrick's girlfriends made her worried about the impact the girl would have on her son. According to Emirates 24/7 News, Maria was disgusted with Miley's 22nd birthday celebration that year. She also was worried about Miley's wild and unhinged persona and how that reflects on the Schwarzenegger family.
Allegedly, Liam isn't the only one who disapproves of the relationship. A source told Life and Style that Patrick Schwarzenegger's mom, Maria Shriver, doesn't want Miley at their family Christmas, and quote, she doesn't think it's appropriate to have Miley around the rest of the Kennedy family.
When it comes to his father, Arnold, it doesn't seem like he was too worried about Miley. Talking to Howard Stern, he said he believed that his children were strong enough to make their own responsible decisions. So I guess he was like, you know what, Patrick, go ahead and have fun with that Miley girl. I know it's not going to last long and she's wild for now. Your mother doesn't quite get it.
And I remember this headline, Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger are officially tonguing each other's faces, was huge for me. And picture this, it's 2014, Miley Cyrus is at the height of her Bangers era fame. And Patrick, who comes from a very famous, like, conservative family, is dating, like, the crazy off-the-rails bad girl. This was, like, huge news. And Miley did meet Arnold. This is her, like, over Christmas. And there's some really good paparazzi shots of Arnold walking up. Miley's style was so crazy at this time. It was, like, full Quirkmaster.
Arnold also revealed that he met Miley when she visited Sun Valley during the holidays. After their meeting, it looks like he realized that Miley was a fantastic person, so he was happy with Patrick's choice. Here's a clip of Arnold and Miley together.
Give it a great entertainer, one of the greatest in the world. Look at this, how beautiful and how talented she is. Yeah, eat your heart out.
Eat your heart out.
And everything seems like it was going great until it wasn't. Cue the cheating rumors, because Patrick dramatically denied cheating on Miley with his bestie's girlfriend. Patrick went to Cabo San Lucas for spring break and he was photographed on the beach with another girl. Patrick had to address these rumors on social media, saying, "OMG, it's one of my best friend's girlfriends. I would never do anything against my girlfriend. Girls have guy friends and guys have friends that are girls." But it's interesting because at the same time, People magazine was reporting that these two were trying to work through a rough patch. The two were spotted grabbing juice at Hugo's restaurant in Studio City on March 23rd. I'm guessing this is like 2015. Enjoying a dinner date then at a sushi restaurant. Sounds good. And maybe the rough patch in their relationship stemmed from his trip to Cabo. I mean, Miley was super bummed about the photos. Miley is embarrassed about the photos, and Patrick is devastated about that because he really cares about her. They've been talking and going through a tough time, so they're trying to work through it. And by April 2015, it seems like their relationship that started in November 2014 was starting to fizzle out. Reports claimed that the Cabo thing caused huge rift in their relationship, and Patrick was so embarrassed and he knows he screwed up. Which, to me, if it is your bestie's girlfriend, I don't know why it is such a big deal. I mean, I don't know if like the photos were that suggestive, but to me, I mean, if he has a clear explanation, I don't know why it's such a tough part of their relationship. Even Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley's father, defended Patrick's behavior on spring break, telling TMZ he had fun, he's a good boy. This report writes that may be true, but it doesn't change the fact that he and Miley haven't been hanging out as much lately. One source says that no one sees them around the campus anymore. If they're hanging out, he's not bringing her around as much as he did in the beginning. So as we start to hear about these breakup rumors, Miley's fans are catching on, which leads me to this video from Entertainment Tonight from over 10 years ago. Miley Cyrus's fans threatened to unalive Patrick Schwarzenegger over cheating rumors. Take a look.
Miley Cyrus fans are not happy with Patrick Schwarzenegger, and they're letting him know about it on Twitter. You might have heard about Patrick and Miley's spring break drama this week, and while the 21-year-old has adamantly denied cheating on his girlfriend, Miley Cyrus fans are still in an all-out protective mode. One tweeted, "I will kill you if you actually did something to her." And another said, "If you hurt her, Miley Cyrus, I will find you and kill you." This one even brought in Patrick's famous family, saying, "And if you did, you know I would kill you and your family." But when it comes to the Schwarzeneggers, Miley's fans might not want to mess with them. Patrick's older sister Catherine defended him, writing, "A lot of you guys spreading hate need Jesus in your lives ASAP."
Not people trying to threaten his life on Twitter. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. But it did mark the end of their relationship because in April 2015, they broke up for good. A source said they're in two different places in their lives. He's in college and she's focused on her music and her career. Another source chimed in saying it's not a break, they are done. It's done for good. Patrick was then spotted partying at Coachella without Miley. She then dated Stella Maxwell next and then got back together with Liam Hemsworth in 2016. Now, even though it seems like their breakup was pretty smooth, there was one article that suggests that Miley reportedly thinks she misjudged Patrick, saying she thought he was nice, but he's not. At first, she was into him because he was the good guy. The couple attempted to repair their romance after Patrick was photographed getting close to his ex-girlfriend. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more truth to it. Another insider added, the Mexico scandal did serious damage. Now, BB Talk, one of Miley Cyrus's music pieces, which I'm actually not too familiar with, BB Talk, but she writes about Patrick, writing, "I was sleeping next to him, but I was dreaming about the other dude, even in front of your mom, and you couldn't be more opposite of the last dickhead." Now, this Instagram kind of explains what BB Talk is. BB Talk is a rambling monologue about Miley's frustration with an overbearing romantic interest. Miley explains how she was sleeping next to Patrick Schwarzenegger, but she was really thinking of her ex at the time, Liam Hemsworth. Thanks to this guy, Miley had a 15-minute orgasm. She revealed this when she finished the whole line during the performance of the song at some Milky 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 tour in 2015. Here's some verses. Alright, so this is effed up, but alright, I was sleeping next to him, but I was dreaming about the other dude. Then all of a sudden, everything that he effing did just made me cringe, and it was so hard to fall in, but so easy to fall back right out again. Look, I like when you send me, the queen emoji, but when I send back the monkey, the ones with the hands over their eyes, that means that stuff is getting a little too weird for me. And remember, there was that one time I had like a 15-minute, well, that was the best thing in the entire world. Ew, wow, TMI. Here's a short clip of Miley performing BB Talk. Let's switch gears a little bit. As soon as I came across this comment, I knew I needed to dive into it. Take a deep dive into Patrick Schwarzenegger's sister's boyfriend, who their family owns Blaze Pizza. He beat up a woman to a bloody pulp. She had to have multiple reconstructive surgeries because she tried to stop him from attacking a valet. Wait. Okay, so that sounds wild. This article's from 2021. 4 men who were previously collectively ordered to pay about $40 million to a brother and a sister, and a third man severely beaten after acting as a good Samaritan outside a West Hollywood restaurant in 2015, were additionally directed to pay the trio millions of dollars in punitive damages. It looks like the victims were Matthew and Ann Green, as well as Jeremy Findell. The defendants in the lawsuit filed in 2016 were a 66-year-old Maurice Dries, a former co-owner of the Blaze Pizza, the Maurice twin brothers Alberto and Maurice's son Sean Driz, and another man, William Jolson. When it comes to Matthew, Ann, and Jeremy, they had to go to the hospital because their injuries were so intense. And this story's a little bit murky, exactly what happened as far as like the timing of events. So I wanted to play Ann's video for you guys because she's going viral speaking about this attack and how it's attached to the Schwarzenegger family.
Hi, I'm Ann Green, and this is part 1 of my multi-part series called Don't Say Schwarzenegger. I'll be talking about how I survived an attempted schmurder in 2015 and the ensuing aftermath of corruption and stalking and intimidation and everything that I experienced since. I suffered a traumatic brain injury during this assault, and I've dealt with everything from stalking, hacking, intimidation, witness tampering, obstruction of justice. There's racketeering going on. There's a lot of stuff, and it's going to take me many parts to cover it all. I'm making this video because even though we won criminal and civil trials, we won. The defendants still haven't had to take any accountability. I still haven't received justice. The other victims haven't received justice. And the justice system has failed over and over and over again, and I've been documenting every single thing along the way. And I'm hoping the public can help me, can support me, believe me, and protect me, and bring these men to justice, because the system won't do it.
Anne also wrote in her caption, Maria posted this photo of her daughter, Christina Schwarzenegger, and her BF, Sean Driz, 1 year after our civil trial. The audacity, the hypocrisy, not just me, but to all survivors. The second photo shows everyone Maria tagged in the photo. Chris Pratt, Catherine Schwarzenegger, Patrick Schwarzenegger, who's going to be on White Lotus. Is shame not a thing anymore? So she's like, hey, like, Schwarzenegger family, why are you, like, promoting this guy, this Sean Driz guy who's violent? During the trial, she says, Sean laughed out loud as our injuries were being described. He owes me $20 million in civil damages and about $2.7 million in punitive damages and hasn't paid a cent. But he did have his attorneys reach out to my attorneys a couple months ago and tell us he would pay us $200,000 if I drop the lawsuit right away. So he had $200K at that time, but now that he has to pay $20 million, he can't cough up anything. Anne says, my PTSD has worsened since the trial and I'm only capable of working about 5% of the jobs I used to. Maria Shriver and the Schwarzeneggers are generous enough to take this guy Sean on luxury vacations, and Christina pays all of his bills, according to his 2018 deposition. So why are they supporting this monster, and why do they even want Sean to be with their daughter? I hope Anne gets her justice when it comes to that case and gets paid out, because too often people are not paid out, especially when they are injured in that kind of way. It's sick. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Also, what do you guys think of this season of White Lotus? Do you like Patrick Schwarzenegger's acting? Are you going to keep up with his career after this show? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.